Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to see how we can create a KFM policy, that means known folder movement in OneDrive. Those three folders will automatically be backed up once we configure the policy, and it's also make sure that the user is silently logged in to OneDrive, and it will make sure three folders are backed off. After that, we will also create a proactive remediation part which will cover and make sure that these three options are enabled and user is logged in into that OneDrive. Also, it makes sure that OneDrive, I mean, OneDrive is running. So let's get started. First, we will create a KFM policy. I will go to devices, Windows, under device, Windows, go to configuration, create and create new profile here, configuration profile 10, and later here I will select setting catalog, create. Um, I will give some user-friendly name, move known folder in OneDrive. Okay, hit next, add settings. So here you will see number of settings, but we will try to search by a keyword OneDrive. Okay, so here I found OneDrive. Under that, I will look for silently move folder in OneDrive. Okay, device level, silently move folder in OneDrive, silently sign in. Okay, I will also take that. Okay, oh yeah, I think we are all good. Okay, I will close this. Silently sign in to user to OneDrive sync app with the user credential. Okay, I will enable that. So if you hover the mouse or on the I button, it will tells you the what does it do. Okay, this setting lets you silently sign in user to the OneDrive sync app, OneDrive.exe, which will present in a local app data, Microsoft OneDrive, OneDrive.exe, with their Windows credentials. If you enable this setting, user who are signed in on the PC with the primary Windows account, the account used to join the PC to the domain, can set up the sync. Okay, so this is what it is. I will not read all these things so you can understand. Silently move the known folders to the OneDrive. So what are the folders comes under silently, I mean the Windows known folder, the folder called desktop, documents, and pictures. So that one we will enable. Okay, so we will make sure that all the three folders are enabled. Show the notification to user after folder have been redirected. So it's not a good practice to keep it yes, but for testing purpose, I will make sure that we have it. Okay. Uh, Over here, I need my tenant ID. I think I will pick up it from here, but I would like to show you how I can get that. Let me pause the video until I found the uh, tenant ID. Just a minute. So here I logged into Intro ID from Office 365 Admin Center. Click on Identity. It will open this Microsoft Intro Admin Center. On the first page itself, you will find tenant ID. I will copy that tenant ID and go to our policy configuration page. I will paste it here. Silently move known. Okay. Next, next. I will add this policy to one of our autopilot group, which includes all our Windows autopilot devices. Okay, I have one test environment group. I will create it. Okay, so this policy will take some time until and unless we will, until that, we will create one proactive remediation part, which we have recently discovered. Let's say if we want to make sure that the policy is applied, but what is the proof that the three folders are backing up? So for that, to do that, what we can do, we can deploy a script which will check the OneDrive is running or not, which will also make sure that the process is, I mean the process is running or not, the OneDrive process. Okay. Also, it makes sure that on the um, H key, I mean the registry key, I mean this policy will create three registries, which will include. I'm sorry, my bad. So on this, the sign in check, you will get the user email section under this registry. So it will give the username who is logged in under user email registry. Okay, if you go to this path, you will see that user who which user is logged in. It will also check that. And this one, the very important, this registry will make sure that the three keys will automatically get generated: desktop, documents, and picture. If it is zero, that means the policy is not running. I mean, the backup is not happening. If it's a one, then the desktop backup is running. So practically, we will show this and we will make sure that the policy is applied correctly, okay, through this, right? So what we're going to do, we will create one custom detection policy for now. Uh, OneDrive Proactive detection. We are just detecting the things. We are not taking any, action on that. So I will keep like that. So I will provide this PowerShell script if you want. I will put it in our comment section. I will make sure that this policy is saved as a PS1. Let me put it on my desktop. Scripts, detect scripts file. And if you go to desktop, okay, fine, fantastic. So we got the file uploaded here, the PS1 file. Okay, run the script using the logged in user credentials. Okay, so either you run it with the logged in user credentials or not, the script will give the same result, but it's a really good idea to run this as a user login credentials because we are checking this properties HK, I mean the registry key on user login. So yeah, I will also make sure that this runs as a 64-bit PowerShell script. And next, I will push it on the same group which I created. Okay, next, next. Okay, perfect. So this will take some time to update. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I will wait until the policy gets kick in. Until that, I will just stop the recording. Okay, guys, so after a couple of minutes of synchronization, I got the success on KFM policy. We can see that the policy is applied successfully. Okay, and if we go here, run the KFM. I will show you the status of this last known folder, OneDrive auto sign in and auto backup. So if I go to our test environment PC, here I will see the device is auto signed in to my account, which is test account. Okay. And also, if I go to manage backups, we can see that the three folders is turned on the backup automatically. Okay. So if the user is logged in, this value gets created automatically under HK current user, software, Microsoft, OneDrive, and account. Under that, if you have a business account and if you have also like a personal account, it will be like a personal one and business one. Okay. For personal, it will be personal one, and for business, business one or business two if you have two accounts. So under business one, you will see a couple of values, the auto synchronization, some of the last known folder protection. So these are the keys will get automatically generated. So the if you see the user email address is Intune guider, whatever it is. Okay. So this why I'm showing is we have proactive remediation on this. So this value will be identified by the our script. It also checks the same value where the OneDrive is installed, and it also checks the OneDrive service is running or not. And also it will make sure if I go to let me show you the other path from HK local machine, uh, maybe under software. Okay, maybe under software, um, policies, Microsoft, OneDrive. Okay, so if you see this policy, make sure that the KFM silent option for desktop document, and this value represent that this KFM is turned on. I mean, it means if this policy identified that this well, I mean, this is not turned on, this toggle is not turned on, it will change it to zero. Okay, but this completely managed from um, um, Intune policy. Even if you make a change here, this value doesn't change. Okay, if you want to make a test, you need to just turn off that feature from that Intune portal, this Intune portal, and see the options. But even if you make changes here, it won't represent that. Okay, it's completely managed by Intune policy, right? So now let's check our proactive remediation part. If I go here, remediation pending, okay, that's fine. I will check why it's still pending. So, okay, so it's not yet done. The check is not yet completed. I will again check for synchronization. Okay, it's still pending. Usually the free tenants takes some time. Okay. I will pause the video and I will show you once it is complete. Okay, guys, so finally I was able to get that machine as a without compliant, I mean without issue. So it could be an issue if the criteria does not meet, but the all criteria we met with our policy, and I would like to show. So if I open my VMware, so here this is the registry where we triggered username condition, okay, and the other condition what we saw under HK local machine software, under policies, under Microsoft and OneDrive. So here we saw the KFM 3 folder auto backup policy. So here it will it just automatically enabled and the value wrote 1. That means the value the backup is turned on. Also we see user logged in, okay, and in the application we see that the folder backup is turned on. Okay, so what it wrote on our script and remediation status. So if I select pre-remediation detection output, it says all 4 conditions are come as compliant. Okay, so it took really long to get this output, but um, this is a proactive remediation you can use for your OneDrive. Okay, thank you. This is all for today.